Hey guys, I'm Jude, and today we're going to be talking about why you're struggling to lose weight. Now, the first most important thing when it comes to losing weight and trying to achieve any fitness goal is consistency. Now, consistency is just day after day, week after week, just doing what you need to get to your goal. So, especially when it comes to weight loss, we've got to be in a caloric deficit for an extended period of time. So, you've got to look at the whole week, and as long as that whole week is in a caloric deficit, you're going to lose weight. Now, what most people do, and what's the biggest mistake, is for the 5 weekdays, they are on point with their diet and they get it all done because they're at work, they're distracted from eating, they stick to it for 5 days. On the 2 days of the weekend, what do? They go out and eat, and they eat heaps more than they need to. They go into a calorie surplus for those 2 days, and by the end of the week, then may not even be in a deficit anymore, and they may even be in a surplus and put on more weight. So that's the biggest mistake that people make, is not just being consistent day after day. You've got to be consistent for 7 days or 6 and go on a maintenance calories for 1 day, but you've got to just be consistent and keep a caloric deficit over the week. Now, the number 2 most important thing is probably knowing what you put into your body. So the foods you eat, you should track it. I use MyFitnessPal to track it, but you can use other methods. As long as you know what you're putting into your body and you're equating that to calories under your maintenance, so being in a calorie deficit once again, you're gonna get to your goals. Now, lots of people, you make mistakes with this. You can put in a banana, for instance. Just say if you were to eat a banana every day or 3 every day, and instead of 120 calories, you put it in as 60, right? So 60 calories times 3, 180 over the week, every day for the week is going to be about 1,300 calories. 1,300 calories you thought you weren't getting, and you are getting. Yeah, so we've got, you've just got to be pretty, not perfect to the dot accurate, but reasonably accurate with everything you do. And the more experience you get, the easier it will be to be accurate with food. And the most important thing is when you're, in terms of accuracy, is especially when you're going out to eat, don't be generous to yourself. Overestimate the food, and don't lie to yourself about, just say you eat a burger, don't lie to yourself and put it in as 300 calories, because it's obviously not going to be 300 calories. It might be 600 to 1,000, whatever it is. Just put it in as what it is. If you lie to yourself, you can put it in MyFitnessPal all you like, and your body doesn't work off MyFitnessPal. It's got its own mechanisms that it works off, and it's going to know that you're putting 1,000 calories in your body as opposed to 300, which which you've entered as 300 in MyFitnessPal. So just be accurate with your tracking, be honest, and be as precise as you can. Another big one that people do is they drop their calories too fast. So from day one, what you want to do, if you want to go on a slight caloric deficit, you don't want to drop your calories by 1,500 straight away, because what's going to happen is you're going to start losing muscle, and once you lose muscle, your metabolism is going to slow down. So therefore, just say your maintenance calories was 2,000 and you instantly go to 1,000, for instance. You can maintain that for a couple, 2-3 weeks, and then you start eating into muscle, and then your maintenance calories are going down. And when you're dieting, you don't want to just lose body fat. You want to hold on to the muscle. Yeah, we're trying to look better. We don't want to just look like marathon runners, for instance. Yeah, very little muscle, but still very lean. And one thing I see this is mainly with the general population, is protein intake. Now, protein intake, if you look at the recommended daily intake for someone who doesn't train or is active, is 45 grams for a woman and about 60 grams for a man. So what that means is that people who don't train, they can eat that and get away with it. But once you do weight training and all that, weight training and just the gym, you're going to need more protein in your diet. Yeah, so make sure to keep that protein at about 1 gram per pound or 2 grams per kilo. Yeah, so keep that protein really elevated. Protein has the greatest thermic effect in the body out of all the macronutrients. So you've got your carbs and your fats. There's a lot of energy. That means from proteins, fats, and carbs, protein requires the most energy for digestion, absorption, transport, metabolism, and storage. Yeah. So protein is also the most satiating out of all the three macronutrients. And yeah, protein's just great all in all. It's the best thing if you want to have high protein diets. Yeah, you're not going to get any kidney problems, anything like that. That just doesn't happen. Protein is the most essential macronutrient when it comes to dieting. Keep that protein high. Yeah. One other thing about protein is it increases leptin levels. So leptin levels decrease your hunger and increase your energy expenditure. So if you're eating high protein, you're gonna have less urge to eat as opposed to if your diet was mainly carbs or fats or something like that. Yeah. So keep the protein high. Keep consistent with everything. And yeah, it just comes down to being consistent, honest, and just having a well thought out plan to go by. As long as you can do that, you can achieve any weight you're trying to achieve. All right, I'm Jude and I'm signing off. I'll see you guys later.